Welcome to the California Gold Coast. Once upon a time, this was the home of the legendary Bobby Z.
Look at him. That is Bobby Z.
Robert James Zacharias. When you were shitting your life down the toilet, he was the dude.
The man.
Oh, he had it all, man. The hottest women, the finest clothes, the best dope.
Z blessed this land with the most amazing weed known to man.
Two of his best runners end up face down in a drainage ditch out there in Riverside.
So what does Z do?
He disappears like the morning mist.
Z's gone now. Some say he's in Europe. Some say even Thailand, maybe Japan. But he's coming back. Bobby Z is gonna be rebirthed. Bobby Z is gonna be resurrected.
The Death and Life of Bobby Z is an action-adventure thriller with a lot of humor about a convict who gets a second chance at life and ends up becoming a surrogate father to a kid who thinks that he's his father.
A couple of DEA agents that come to a three-time loser who's been in jail and they say, hey, we need you to impersonate Bobby Z.
You want me to roll over on somebody, right?
Wrong. We want you to be somebody.
Basically, he assumes the identity of this guy who's the biggest drug dealer in Southern California.
We make the trade with you at the border, and if you walk away, well, you walk away.
So this guy, he dives right into it, knowing damn well the chances are he's not going to come out with his life, but if he does, he's scot-free, so.
My character's basically trying to set him up to die, really, and he just won't get dead.
Very fun movie, action-packed, adventure, you know, mystery unfolding. Running through bombs, riding on a horse like at 1,000 miles per hour, riding in the back of a motorcycle. The house explosion, that was really scary because we just thought, you know, some windows are gonna blow out, some doors, and that's it.
Get away from the door!
And then when it went off, it wasn't acting anymore. We were scared. I mean, we were trembling after this thing cut.
The fights are very specifically choreographed. And I'd say, let's use a flying triangle here, let's use an arm bar here, let's use striking here, Muay Thai kicking here. I just put together dream fights that I'd want to see with the help of Pat Militek and Mike Gunther, who's also a fight coordinator on the show, just put together these fights. And I think I'm very pleased with it.
It's gonna be chaos, a lot of shooting, a lot of noise. It's not nice because I have to go to all the neighbors around here to tell them if they hear shots. It's not war, it's not Iraq, it's just a non-union show in Mexico.
This movie is extremely location-driven, from Tecate, Rosarito, Tijuana.
The look I wanted for the film was a real widescreen, old movie star hero look with big vistas. The movie has enormous scope and size. And John Bailey is a wonderful cinematographer, did a great job. Mexico provided us with great locations.
I think Mexico has this kind of feeling of lawlessness. It's very unruly, and I think you can see that in the landscape, and you can feel it in the air. And I think that's very important to the story, that he's been put in this situation, and it's just so dangerous, and there's no boundaries. There's no one there to help him.
To me, this is the ultimate role for Paul Walker. This is a guy who is an ex-con, an ex-Marine, who gets to impersonate a legendary drug dealer and a legendary surfer from Southern California.
And because he's kind of really a loser, crazy, screw-loose convict to begin with, who has to then pretend to be the coolest dude in the world, It gives him a chance to play both sides, who then sometimes mixes them up, which gives you a lot of comedy.
You haven't forgotten my favorite position, have you?
Elizabeth is a girl with kind of a dark, mysterious past. She is an ex-girlfriend of the real Bobby Z, and when Tim Kearney gets to the hacienda in Mexico, he assumes that no one will be able to spot him because no one really knew Bobby Z, and then he meets her.
It's the afterglow, after they have sex, and the way he's looking into her eyes and stuff. She's never really felt that before. And on top of it, she sees how he sticks up for the kid, and that's it. She's hooked.
She's been given the job of taking care of this young boy, and this is what she's been trying to do, to get Kit out of this bad environment. And I think that's really the reason she decides to help him, is because she knows he can take Kit and take care of him.
My character's name is Kit, and Bobby Z, the real Bobby Z, is my father.
Tim Kearney, when he looks at Kit, he in a way sees himself, you know? Yeah, he's a pain in the ass, but he's a great kid. He's got a heart of gold, and he sees that.
Can I come with you, please?
For me, the heart and soul of the movie is his relationship with the kid. Paul's character, Tim, is repaired by his relationship with the kid, and the kid, whose name is Kit, is repaired. They repair each other in the movie.
You have any friends?
Do you?
Big bad boom boom.
I think that Lawrence plays a delicious bad guy. He is a border cop. Border cops are different.
Don't go nowhere. I'm not gonna bite you.
This guy drinks, he smokes dope, he hangs around with hookers. I mean, he is a corrupt son of a bitch.
You know, some people just have this knack, and, you know, it just seems effortless. Comes in real unassuming, but he kicks it up 10 notches every time.
And then we have, of course, our really bad guy, Don Huertero.
Look at this face. What Elizabeth fears is to be ugly. A deep scar from here to here. Perhaps with the blade of a dull knife that no surgeon, however skillful, could repair.
Don Huertero is driven by emotion. I think that a character who is driven by rage and emotion is a very dangerous character, because it's not about money to them. It's about vengeance of the heart. I think Joaquin does a great job. A hero is defined by the villain, and you know, the better the villain, the better the hero, and vice versa.
I was really, really impressed with Paul when we started rehearsing. I think it's probably very different from anything he's ever done.
He's actually got a really great sense of comedic timing, and also he's got real heart and soul as a performer.
Paul he's a really cool guy. I mean, he's really down to earth. We started hanging out and we built a really strong relationship. You know, he's like an older brother.
Paul's always conscious of how, not only how the scene is reflecting on him, what's going on for him, but what's going on for everybody else.
I like being surrounded by good people, you know, and I like things just to be easy going on set. You know, we're here to have fun. You know, of course we want to make a good movie, but we can do it having a good time at the same time.
It's a shock pistol.
I gotta run back.
And when you hit it,
I'll turn around. Oh, right to the booty.
I think Olivia's great. She's always thinking. She draws you. She has these magnificent eyes that just pull you to the screen.
Olivia flat out won the role in the room, in the audition room. And the chemistry between her and Paul in that audition was undeniable.
She's good at what she does. She's great. She's got a great look. You know, there's something real mysterious about her.
that was good. That was really good.
John Hertzfeld is very, very open to your ideas and opinions, and so that makes it a very liberating experience as an actor.
I love actors. I really do. And I don't think they have easy jobs. And so I encourage them to just try things and step out of the box.
Go, hurry up! Go, Tom, baby! Go! I quit! Moving on!
It's got action, it's got great acting, it's sexy, it's funny, it's a great love story, it's suspenseful. I don't know what else you'd want from a movie.
Really, it's like, you know, a bunch of guys kicking ass, but it's also got a lot of humor and that everyone can enjoy, and it's got a lot of heart to it.
It's got some really cool twists. I think people are really going to dig it.
I go to the movies, I want to be entertained.
Adventure, action, Paul Walker.
You want to go out and have a good time, be entertained. That's what it's about. I think we made it pretty real.
This Bobby Z is a story that's going to be told and retold, and it's going to become a classic.
He's coming back! The great Bobby Z is coming back!